Pisces, welcome to your weekly horoscope for May 11th through the 17th. My name is Athen. Let's go ahead and look at your chart. So we've got Mars shifting into your third house here at the very beginning of the week. Monday and Tuesday you'll be feeling this. This is all about communications. You've already got Mercury transiting that third house. He's going to go retrograde next week. So there's going to be a lot of things that are going on here with the mental side of things, with the communication, learning, teaching, sharing information, all those things. But now with Mars, very motivated by that. And so I think you'll notice that shift early in the week, motivated by perhaps sharing ideas or a message or getting involved with a course or doing some teaching of your own, things like this. I mean, we're always learning and teaching, but I mean, maybe in a classroom setting or something like that. So whatever that is for you, that's going to be very motivating. Now, do keep in mind that there's this opposition up to Saturn all week. So while I think you are motivated to share your ideas and exchange, Saturn is reminding you that there's this larger philosophical, spiritual side of everything. That while this is all about ideas and the practical writing, could be writing too, anything on that sort of everyday level, this is the bigger picture. This is the philosophical. And so Saturn, over the past since the late part of last year, has been showing you the importance of having discipline and hard work to connect to spirit, to connect to the deeper side of life. And when it comes to the expansive side of life, when it comes to spirituality, philosophy, expanding your horizons. But with Saturn here, it makes it very serious. It makes it so that in order for you to do the traveling and the philosophy and the all that expansion, you gotta take it seriously. You gotta work hard at it. You gotta ground it. And so that's the reminder from Saturn saying, look, while you are motivated to do these things, perhaps just remember that there is this bigger pictures, divine process, whatever philosophical stuff, and maybe even things relating to abroad, whatever that is for you personally. Keep it nice and balanced. Keep it nice and long-term and patient. This is a week of patience for all of us, and for you it's involving this third house and the ninth house in particular. So that's going to be all week, and that's going to go exact on Thursday and Friday, okay? This sort of, contracting energy to our actions. But it can be very positive when we're willing to be patient and work hard and pragmatic and be mature and grounded and responsible with these areas of our life, which is Saturn. And that's exactly what Saturn's reminding us right now. Now, we'll feel that shift, though, on Monday. Now, on Monday as well, the Sun is going to be sextiling up to Chiron, who's been transiting your 12th house. So you guys have had the opportunity to do some healing on a spiritual level, healing your connection to God or Source or the universe, however you see that, connecting to the now moment, the present moment. And in that now moment is very healing. Also through compassion, working with the energies of compassion, the heart center, things like that, you're finding very, very revitalizing. And so Monday's a fantastic day for anything about spirituality or resting or relaxation with that sextile up to Chiron. Now, things are quiet up until about Thursday and Friday when this Mars and Saturn energy builds. But we'll be feeling this, like I said, all week. But it goes exact Thursday and Friday. Then on Friday and Saturday, Venus is going to be trining up to Neptune and squaring the North Node. Now, this isn't a square like a personal planet. This is actually just a reminder that this whole year is about relationships. So it's a really good couple days and overall weekend for relationships, one-on-one connections, but working at it, constructively, whatever this is, taking action or initiative with the square there. And you'll find that very, very supportive, very, it's all about your life path. There's lots of growth here. Now, that Venus is also going to be trining up to Neptune. So, first of all, this Venus in your 4th house is about your home, your family, your past, your roots, the emotional side of life. Venus loves to be at the bottom of the chart, and she's in a friendly sign. So I think everything relating to relationships should be going quite well. They're emotional, in a healthy sense, of course. There's this to and fro, emotional exchange in your relationships, which is awesome. And that's going to be trining up to Neptune here on Friday and Saturday, which means it can be very peaceful, very tranquil, your relationships, your home, your family, things of that nature. So fantastic 2 days for those things. And again, for connecting to the spiritual side of life. This is all the spiritual energy Monday, the beginning of the week, and then later in the week, Friday and Saturday. Then on Sunday, we have the new moon, and that's taking place right on the cusp between your 2nd house and your 3rd house right over here. So there's new beginnings again in regards to the 2nd house of the material side of life. you know, this can be maybe financial, but it just has to do with your values and enjoying life in the material sense, you know, the good meal, the relaxation, all those things. So that is shaping up for you. Again, new beginnings here, right? But it's different. It's not just the second house. It's actually happening so close to the cusp between the second and the third. It's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of also the communicative side of things with that Mars energy. Again, we come back to all of this teaching, writing, sharing, exchanging. And so this new moon on the cusp between the second and the third, it's almost like through these simple enjoyments, you'll be able to see and understand clear. And like your mind's going to be, I think, very clear this whole lunar cycle, because you're understanding more about how you're thinking, how you're communicating. It's a nice place for the new moon to understand things, especially with Mercury there. And you're going to be reflecting on that with Mercury retrograde next week. But in either case, there's this grounded element, these new things that you are perhaps starting off with the material things, but there's this mental aptitude to it. You're understanding, you're communicating, you're exchanging it, you're working with it, because the third house is a very practical energy, you see. So very nice new moon there. That's going to be the next 30 days in particular, and the next 6 months. New beginnings involving the second and the third house there. And yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys have a fantastic week. If you have any questions, please do let me know. If you're new to this form of astrology, do check out masteringthezodiac.com, or if you'd like a personal session. And I will see you all next time. Take care.